She quickly said, "I love you," but after great feelings came to a nightmare for her. Thea's partner abused, beat, and humiliated her, again and again until she said enough was enough. Thea and Leon met in the fall of 2020 online. The relationship quickly gained momentum. In January 2021, they already lived together, and Leon planned to become a father. Thea's partner made her life hell. After the first "I love you" in January 2021, Thea moved into the 28-year-old's house somewhere in Brandenburg 2 months later. She does not want to reveal the exact location or real names of herself and her partner to maintain anonymity because her story is about violence, jealousy, and control. In the 15 months of their relationship, Leon repeatedly physically and sexually abused her, insulted her, and made her believe that she was mentally ill. "I was not used to such attention from a man. Leon is the man I will spend the rest of my life with. At least, that's what I thought in March 2021, shortly after I moved into his house. Although we've known each other since autumn, he told me I love you for the first time in January. After that, everything was happening super fast. During this time, he showered me with tenderness. I was not used to such attention from a man. It was in the middle of a lockdown, and many shops were closed. But when I wanted a particular cookie, he walked around town until he found it. After a month of living together, Leon and I went for a walk. He had a box of my birth control pills with him and wanted to throw them into the lake with me as a symbolic gesture that we were now trying for a baby. I need to catch my breath. That's how I felt then. But on the other hand, it was beautiful to know that Leon was so sure of me. So I went off the pill but didn't get pregnant. It was around this time that Leon changed. One evening he came home drunk. He always drank a lot. There were weeks when he drank every night. I don't drink much myself, so it was difficult for me. That night, when I asked Leon why he was drinking, he pushed me onto the kitchen counter. The result, the first big bruise in our relationship. The first of many. I couldn't gather my thoughts. How does the person who loves me hurt me? I knew it shouldn't have happened. He never apologized for it. Jealousy entered our relationship after this incident, and Leon started checking my phone. "Why is your phone turned off?" he asked one morning. I explained that I forgot to charge it overnight, but Leon didn't believe me. He was convinced I was texting other men and insisted I turn on my phone immediately. "Leon, our relationship can't be like this," I said, and he closed the bedroom door, saying I wasn't leaving until I gave him my cell phone. Instead, he attacked me to take my phone away. As a result, I fell off the bed and hit the balcony window. I had bruises all over my arm. 2 days later, Leon's mom asked what had happened to me. I fell, I lied. When Leon locked me in the bedroom, he became an absolute stranger to me for the first time. He then took my house and car keys, and I knew that if I didn't show him my cell phone, things wouldn't calm. When he checked my phone and saw that I wasn't texting other men, he was back to the Leon I knew. Later he wrote to me, "I know I did wrong, but I was afraid of losing you." That day he came home with a massive bouquet of white roses, my favorite flowers. I have never received a more beautiful bouquet. I believed it would be okay again. But it wasn't. Then I started reading about toxic relationships, warning signs, and red flags. I've read that such a relationship takes away energy instead of giving it, and that there are constant ups and downs. Sometimes everything is excellent, and then it's terrible again. And that one partner loses autonomy because the other wants to control everything. It was all about me, us. After about a month, it happened again. He tried to search my phone again, but I changed the password, so he threw it on the floor and then me, breaking off a piece of the faux stone skirting board. I had cuts and bruises all over my body. Some of Leon's friends asked me later and joked, "Leon beat you up or what?" In his circle of acquaintances, the rule was always, one for all for one, and Leon often drank with them. In the village where we lived, emancipation was ridiculed. Then I needed help. I remember some of his friends saying, "Leon, look, she's already crying. What more do you want?" Over the following months of the relationship, I did not experience physical violence but sexual violence. For Leon, no didn't necessarily mean no. It got horrible when I got vaccinated for COVID-19. Leon is a fierce anti-vaccination. He thought vaccination could make you infertile or worse, so I did it secretly. When he found out, he called me names with no respect or sympathy for me, nothing. He always said, "You deserve it because you're so bad." He said it so many times that I believed it. The psychological abuse went so far that Leon convinced me I was crazy and needed medical help. At one point, I went to a psychiatrist because I thought, maybe he was right. The doctor said, "Mrs., you are not crazy. These are completely healthy reactions to an unhealthy relationship." One day, in August 2021, one of Leon's friends came to me, saying that I should not be treated like this. He told how Leon treated his previous girlfriend. She was not allowed to do anything, and Leon locked her in the house. And Leon himself said to me that it was his madwoman. That's why it never occurred to me to talk to her. Because who likes talking to crazy people? I changed my mind. We met and talked for almost 3 hours. There were so many similarities between us. Leon always called her Ice Princess because he thought she was cold to him. He called me the Ice Queen. He insulted her as much as he did me and gave her hell when she left without him. I don't know if he physically abused her. When asked, she squirmed a lot. But he was rude, she said. In my relationship with Leon, I was not allowed to do anything. He was allowed to do everything. When I went to meet friends, he always locked the house, so he knew when I was coming back and how long I was gone. I had to change if he didn't like what I was wearing. For example, he considered overalls deviant. In his opinion, my clothes should always be tight and have a cleavage. I had the impression that even when I was dressing, I was walking on hot coals. Anything could make him angry. During my relationship with Leon, I completely changed. I broke off contact with friends, and everything that pleased me. Leon has devalued everything I like. For example, when I suggested that we go to a concert by my favorite DJ, I heard, "People who go to such concerts are idiots." I only cooked, cleaned, and ran the whole household for a year. I made dinner for Leon every day. Anything to earn his praise. If you did well gave me a sense of self-worth that he ultimately took away from me. When I think about why I stayed with him for so long, I can't find an answer. It took away my energy. I couldn't even anxiety. I lost 4 kilos and could only sleep if someone was in the room. I frantically looked around for white vans on the street because Leon drives one of them. Finally, I went to a psychologist. He diagnosed me with post-traumatic stress disorder and prescribed antidepressants. I'm in therapy now, and I've worked hard to recover. I live in my own apartment again. Leon can't contact me anymore. I've blocked him everywhere. I know from mutual friends that he tells everyone I'm a psycho and I ruined his life. He never apologized. I want him to be punished for what he did, which is why I recently filed a complaint against him so that future victims, if any, know that this has happened before. The day after the incident, when the police arrived, I had an autopsy, and all my injuries were documented. My lawyer later told me it was the best thing I could have done. You always think something like this happens in environments where alcohol plays a significant role, and then the woman may not remember what happened. Leon always said to me, "What do you want to do? You mean I'm leaving you? Nobody's going to believe you anyway." And many did not believe either his friends or his family. He was always a great Leon who built a house and was hardworking. I read so much on the internet about toxic relationships and violent partners. Only then did I really understand that I was not the only one. The thought that I was not alone helped me escape this situation. Today I see very clearly what I didn't even think about then, that it wasn't my fault. That this is his dark side, not mine. It's important to me that he